So Merry Christmas, you guys. It's a joyous day today. Now, typically, I don't even celebrate Christmas. However, when we see the Mayonnaise Patrol going to prison for killing one of our brothers, it's a joyous day, and I wanted to share this with you. So, we've seen a lot of these fake tears, these crying mayonnaise people who will kill us or kill someone and think that they can cry their way out of it. But the good news is it's not working like it used to. And here's a good example of that. We have Kim Potter, excuse me. So in case you don't remember, Kim Potter, she killed Dante Wright in Minnesota a couple years ago, and about a year ago. And she said that she mistaken her taser for the gun, or her gun for the taser. She was trying to tase him, but she accidentally shot him. They pulled him over for having a air freshener hanging from the rearview mirror, which is illegal in Minnesota. But anyway, here's part of some of the footage of the trial. And remember, she's been already convicted, so she's going to prison, but this was her attempt to get sympathy that just didn't work. Usually I don't give props to prosecutors, but in this case, I think the prosecutor did a wonderful job.
You'd agree that as a police officer, you have the duty to render aid and communicate information to other officers, right?
Yes.
And it's part of your job to assist those who are hurt or injured, true?
Yes.
And to communicate to other officers what you know about a particular scene, right?
Yes.
Give them whatever information you can to help them do their jobs, to help render assistance, things like that, right?
Yes.
But you didn't do any of those things on April 11th, did you?
No.
You stopped doing.
So she's trying to muster up those tears. She's trying to she's trying to muster up that sorrowfulness. Feel sorry for me. All I did was kill the nigga. Come on now, ain't this America? It just didn't work this time.
Doing your job completely.
She's breaking down.
You didn't communicate what happened over the radio, right?
Did you, bitch?
You
No,
didn't
you didn't.
make sure any officers knew what you had just done, right?
But why is she crying now, though? Like what is she crying about? So, I mean, if she's crying like this, she should be going to prison because she took a life over her dumb shit. And now she wants to cry her way out of it. But notice right here. See right here in this area right here, typically when you're crying, you would see water. You know what I'm saying? That would be dripping down around this area. You don't see this happening here. I'm calling false flag right here. False flag. She's capping.
Run down the street and try to save Dante Wright's life, did you?
No.
You didn't check on the other car that had been hit, did you?
Still, I'm looking for them tears. Man, let me blow up the screen a little bit, man. Let me go full screen on this one because I still don't see. I don't know if you guys see any waterworks. Let me know. I just don't see any. You know what I'm saying? I think that they, you know what it is.
Oh.
That all happened just down the road from you.
Yes.
You were focused on.
Look at her. She's trying to squeeze them tears. You see how she's trying to squeeze? She's trying to pinch. She's trying to do a little eye pinching. She's trying to squeeze water out. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you. Yeah, she's trying to.
What you had done, because you had just killed somebody.
I'm sorry it happened.
See this. This is important to document, right? Because these mayonnaise ladies, especially. I mean, of course, we've seen it with other people. We've seen it with Kyle Rittenhouse. It worked for him, whatever. But anytime they put the waterworks on, they start crying. They start, sorry. It usually works for them. But the jury, shout outs to the jury. Kudos to the jury for sticking to the script. Kudos to the judge and the prosecutor. Because this did not work. Not today. Not this time. She's thinking about that prison time. Look at her.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's sorry because she knows she is going to the big house with Big Bertha. That's going to make her do some strange things and probably give up a Twinkie or two. And that's her fate now. She's going to prison. And it's starting to hit her that this just may not be working out.
Miss Potter.
But still, yet and still, no tears. And check the tone of the prosecutor. No sympathy. This prosecutor she's focused, man. She's beamed in. She's zoned in. She's in the zone. She was in the zone the whole trial. Shout out to that prosecutor. She is like she's the Larry Bird of prosecutors on this day. She put up some numbers. You know what I'm saying? But no tears.
From your reaction today, and from your reaction on your video, you didn't plan to use deadly force that day, did you?
This is the setup. See, every good prosecutor will always give that setup. You know what I'm saying? They'll go hard, then they'll lighten up a little bit, make it seem like they're giving you a chance. See, right now, you weren't really trying to kill anybody, right? So this is supposed to be a time for her, for Kim Potter, to be able to show a little bit of sympathy. No, I wasn't trying to, but really, this is just all a setup. This is the alley-oop. This is the fake. This is the pump fake. You know what I'm saying? She's pump faking her to make her foul, and she's about to foul.
You didn't want to use deadly force, did you?
The objection is overruled.
No!
I mean, that's a lot of heaving and huffing and puffing with no tears. Since when are people doing all this crying but no tears? I thought tears was an indicator of crying. No tears.
No!
Because you knew that deadly force was unreasonable and unwarranted.
She went to go wipe her eyes, but she realized she don't have no tears to wipe. But, you know.
In those circumstances.
I didn't want to hurt anybody.
You didn't want to hurt anybody. And you didn't want to
No.
Well,
That's why you said, I'm going to go
she's realizing she's going to be in prison. Listen.
to prison.
I don't.
The objection is overruled.
No. No.
Because you knew that deadly force was unreasonable and unwarranted in those circumstances.
I didn't want to hurt anybody.
You didn't want to hurt anybody. And you didn't want to kill anybody.
No.
And that's why you said, I'm going to go to prison.
I don't.
Hey, one thing about Kim Potter is she is absolutely correct. She's clairvoyant. She says she's going to prison, and guess what? That's where she's going. So she had all this time to prepare for this. Why is she crying now? With no tears. Because she thought that she would be able to go through the system that has been always helpful to them when they murder us, but this is a new day. And in these days, we're sending these motherfuckers to prison. Man, woman, it don't matter. You're going to prison. You kill us, you're going to prison. Even black cops, you're going to prison too.
All right. The objection is sustained.
Miss Potter, you know the difference between left and right, don't you?
You know the difference between left and right. See, this is a good question right here because she's sticking to the script, right? Because she knew her gun was in her right, her taser was in her left, but she drew from her right. As a matter of fact, she freed up her right hand before she drew. So this is good setup by the prosecutor.
That's objective now. She's asked that before it's argumentative.
It's not been asked, Your
The
Honor.
objection is sustained. It's argumentative.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You know your difference between your left and right, don't you, bitch? You know what a gun is, right? Anyway, there's that. You know, happy holidays, you guys. Just wanted to show you guys, you know, the mayonnaise tears because, you know, you could always put them in your cereal and use them as sugar because they are sweet. They taste delicious. Merry Christmas, y'all.